Hey y'all, this is TCA Game. In this video, I'm going to show you guys some purchases that I've made, and a few other cool, different things that you never know what I'll start talking about or rambling about in the middle of a video. But we're actually going to start off with some more Yu-Gi-Oh stuff. I've got a Gaia the Dragon Champion. This is from Legend of Blue Eyes White Dragon. It's the very first Yu-Gi-Oh set that came out in 2002, kind of like the base set. And the way it worked in Yu-Gi-Oh! With the original sets, there was usually 10 super rares, 10 ultra rares, 2 secret rares. In every box, which had 24 packs, you could get 1 secret rare, 2 ultra rares, and then you usually get 4 super rares. It was like a 1 in 6, 1 in 12, 1 in 24 type odds. So it was a lot lower than Pokemon if you think about it, for your holo or something like that. But the secret rare was always the first card and the last card, number 000, and then whatever the last card was. This was the last one for LOB at number 125, so that made their the total set 126 cards. This one is actually a misprint. The secret rares from back in the day, they had this type of foiling, but they also had silver letters. And the ultra rares, which you got 10 of in a set normally, and 2 of in a box, they had the gold letters and then regular holo foil. But you can see right here, this one actually has gold letter foiling, which is only done on the original print of LOB, and it was actually corrected there as well. So you can tell some differences in stock, but that's one dead giveaway for knowing that this one is from the original print. Next up, we have a Charizard Gx. This is a jumbo. Not many people collect these, and not many people grade them. It costs a lot of money. I mean, that's like a $5, $10 jumbo, but it costs $50 just to grade the thing, and most likely it's not going to get that good of a grade. But for any of you who are watching, if you happen to see this and you go down to my contact details, if you want to sell me your PSA 10 jumbos, maybe even lower grades, I don't know. I might be settling for 8s and 9s. I bought this one in an 8. Reach out to me. I'm looking to pick up just the English ones. They're not a part of master sets. There's really no motivation other than it has a Charizard on it to get these things graded. But I'm looking for them. Next up from Geno, we have an original Blue Eyes White Dragon pack here. And the way you know it's an original one, or I thought it was original, never mind. It might not actually be original. I thought, oh yeah, it might be. So if you look right here, so this is one of the reprints. It doesn't have that white Konami box on it. You can see right there where it says English edition. That doesn't, none of that stuff's on here because there wasn't any E cards, which is kind of what they stuck in some of the European editions and different stuff like that. In fact, here's a first edition booster pack. The first edition print was never reprinted or whatever. I mean, that would kind of take away from the whole point of it. You can see it right there, it's got first edition. We're not going to open those up, but I did pick these up off of a guy right here. Got 2 first edition packs and a Metal Raiders pack, which is my personal favorite set. It's the second set that ever come out. But we'll probably open up that one from Geno, which is unlimited, because that was really cool that you sent it here. Who knows if it's actually got a holo in it? It's not a really good chance that they're going to have holos inside of them. Next up, I actually bought a box of LOB blisters and a bunch of them like this for a pretty cheap value. It says, "Thanks for the purchase. I included 4 couple of free packs. Keep the videos coming, Anthony." And then there's Instagram scar Pokemon. Let me just check, see if I can figure out what they were. Oh, maybe that's it right there. So it looks like he included a Chinese Legend Maker pack. I think a lot of this other stuff is confirmed black, but maybe we'll open up a blister pack just for the heck of it. So we're going to open up at least those 3 packs there in the background. Compliments of Geno and Mr. Anthony. You guys could check out his IG. But we're going to do that at the end. I still got plenty of other stuff to show. I've opened up a good bit of Champions Path, not a ton, compared to a regular set. But for those of you who are wondering, there are glossy prints. You can see right here, these are all glossy commons. I got a handful out of basically a 5,000 count box of commons. These are the only ones that I found were glossy. Couldn't find any rationale to why there were glossy ones. I think they come all from the Elite Trainers. It could have been from the double boxes because I had a few of those. But to be honest with you, I was expecting to be more of a mix because it was kind of spread out. It wasn't like all in one section. So I'm not completely sure if it was just contained to one release or not because I mixed those packs up. If you're looking for any of those glossy cards, let me know. I may be able to hook you up with a set. I still haven't sorted mine yet either. Next up, Dear Rusty, thank you for purchasing my Seal Topps Chrome 1 uncut hollow sheet. I got it from an older gentleman after he closed down his card store. It's been in my collection for quite some time, but since I know nothing about Topps, you seem like the perfect person to own it. I also included a small gift to you as a thank you for the content you produce for myself and many others to enjoy. Keep doing what you do, and thank you for the content and knowledge you shared to your fans. Sincerely, Dallas IG, the Shiny Vault. So I want to thank you very much for one, selling it to me. You guys have seen this before. It's like a Topps sheet. It's just an uncut sheet of 3x3, but this one has Charizard in the middle. I think this is my third one, so I was very happy to add that to my collection. He knows that and you guys know that I love uncut stuff. And look what he threw in for free. He threw in for free a base set Squirtle, a base set Bulbasaur, and a base set Pikachu. Really cool. And this stuff, it's getting harder and harder to find, and people are really gunning for this kind of stuff because they like the starters and they want to find mint copies. So thank you again for that, Dallas. All right, next up we have, here we go. Hi Rusty, hope you're doing fine. Thank you for grading my cards and making the process so easy for everyone. I had some issues with PSA in the past since I live in Canada, but I have now found a solution. Those 3 Charizard VMAX were pulled from 2 ETBs and 1 booster box. Feel free to contact me if you want to buy one post grading. I really enjoy your YouTube content. Continue the great work. There it is. Mike Moscato and Andre Brodeen. The PS code cards are for everyone. There's his eBay user ID. Magios Sheldon. So let me show you what he sent for everyone to enjoy. Here are his PSA cards. I have not pulled them out yet. He'll get an email about that here shortly. Letting him know that I'm processing his cards. For those of you who want a PSA grade through me, you need to contact me directly. You can go through my website, which is going to be $2 cheaper as well as faster, and you actually get some other perks too. It's just a lot easier to check straight out. But if you want to be shown on YouTube video and stuff, reach out to me and I'll go through all of that. Alright, so here are the codes. I'm going to go through these first. He's giving you guys some Hidden Fates codes. Now that's pretty sweet. And then he also sent some cards and some other stuff too. Bunch of Hidden Fates codes. There we go. Oh, I don't even know if you guys were able to see that one. There we go. There we go. I'll make sure I throw these away every time. So first, check this out. He sent a Blastoise. This is like one of those original, I believe it's Tommy. Is that right? It says China, so maybe not. Usually they say Tommy on there. And then we've also got, for those of you who collect Yu-Gi-Oh!, this is the Red Eyes Black Dragon. I thought for a second it might be the Red Eyes Black Metal Dragon, but I don't know. I'm not as familiar with it. Like, I don't have their kind of shapes memorized or anything like that. Maybe some of you here watching, you can correct me if it's not indeed the Red Eyes Black Dragon. But that's really cool, man. I'm gonna set those up in my rafters. My kids see little toys up there that I collect over time, and they want to play with them. I've let it happen a few times, and it doesn't always work out. So, looks like he sent some Pokemon and some Yu-Gi-Oh! Let me pull the Yu-Gi-Oh! Out right here. So here's the Yu-Gi-Oh! This says water damaged frowny face, but we've got Pot of Greed. This is first edition. That's really cool. Pot of Greed is one of the rares that you could get from the very first set. And in Yu-Gi-Oh! A lot of times they reprint quite a bit more often than they do like in Pokemon, and they use the exact same artwork. So that's the exact same artwork that you would see. Let me point this thing down. We're not looking at jumbos anymore. This is the exact same artwork you can see in the very first original Legend of Blue Eyes White Dragon set, but it is a silver rare there. Okay, so we have the Winged Dragon Guardian of the Fortress #1. So that's from Starter Deck Yu-Gi Evolution. This is kind of like the second wave of starter decks. Here we have Magical Hats. You say that it's water damage, but I'm going to confidently say that this is actually a counterfeit. It does say first edition. It's PSV, which is Pharaoh's Servant, but the font just doesn't look correct. I mean, I don't think it would distort the font. And then the back cardstock itself is just too glossy. It shouldn't have that much gloss to it. You can kind of tell. Now, I know there used to be a little trick that you could do. The border looks to be a different color too. This used to be the dead giveaway. But it may just be water damage. I don't know. I would put my money on that. That's actually been like, that's a counterfeit, but I could be wrong, man. Either way, I appreciate you sending it to me. Here we have the End of Anubis. Now, this one is real. This is the secret rare from Ancient Sanctuary, his first edition. A lot of these cards you could actually get pretty easily when you were going into like Walmart or someplace like that. The really, really thick packs, the ones with a super curve in it, would have the secret rares. But now they're just almost impossible to find. And then we have Dark Magician Girl, basically the fan favorite. People, you know, go after this card. I mean, it's kind of like maybe some of the fangirl cards, you know, on Pokemon side, but just even more like heightened. Like the original Magician's Force first edition Dark Magician Girl is a very, very expensive card. This is actually a limited edition one from the Rise of Destiny. I believe this may have come in a 10. You could probably correct me there. I don't know for sure, but thank you so much for those. And let's see what you sent for Pokemon cards. Oh wow, we got us a Butterfree VMAX. Yeah, that's brand new. We have a Mega Pidgeot EX, and we have Flying Pikachu, the secret rare reprint from Evolutions. Then we have Slowbro EX and Mega Slowbro EX. Oh, nice. We have a Reverse Holo Pikachu from Evolutions. Then we have a Burning Shadows Pikachu. And then we also have the Surfing Pikachu reprint from Evolutions. Wow, those are some really good cards. I definitely appreciate all that you sent there for free. That's very kind of you. I like keeping this kind of stuff and just setting it back. You know, putting it with the notes. And maybe one day I'll go back and read the stuff when I'm too old to get up on here on YouTube. Alright, so I have one more collection to show you guys, and then we'll open up some stuff. This collection was pretty cool. So, hey Rusty, thank you so much for buying my collection. I know that they will be in great hands thanks to you and your video, or your channel. I got back into collecting again. Your videos are the best, and I enjoy watching them as you post. I hope you enjoy the cards as much as I did. Keep up the great work. Thanks, Aaron. And I'm not going to show the bottom. I think it has his mailing info, but I guess you guys could mail him some fan mail. Alright, so we're going to start off with some of the packs that he sent me. We've got Team Rocket and Base Set 2. You know, it's really tough to weigh these packs. Looks like that one's open. I think maybe it mentioned something about that. Got Ivysaur, Rhydon, Full Heal, Drowsy, Diglett, Rhyhorn. You got some of those right there. Then we have, this is a Spanish base set booster pack. We've got Fossil Unlimited. We've got First Edition Jungle. See, we've got some raw cards as well. Maybe we'll open up that First Edition Team Rocket. Pull us a Dark Dragonite Air. Wouldn't that be pretty epic? Got a Charizard. This is a base set Charizard. Or Japanese base set Charizard. Base set 2, Dark Raichu. You got Blastoise, Venusaur. So you got the big three. A lot of the other base set holos right here. That's actually a 1999 2000 Zapdos, but has the different foiling, so that's correct. Vaporeon, Scyther, Alakazam. You got some other really good cards here. So, I mean, very solid collection. Next up, we've got a Blackout theme deck. And if you look at it, you know, it has a little bit of a chance at doing the shadowless thing, but most likely not. I'll probably just keep that sealed. Didn't see a pull tab on it. I think we had talked about that. It's sealed like a different type of way right there. Here we have, there we go. So we've got a Pokemon the Movie 2000 booster box. Now these have gotten pretty expensive just because this particular version has authentic film frame cards, as it mentions right there, but also has the first appearance cards, I believe, as well, which are very sought after among collectors, especially if you can get them in good condition, which almost never happens now anyways. And there was also 4 PSA cards. We got a Dark Charizard, got a First Edition Raichu, First Edition Moltres, and then last but not least, we have an Articuno First Edition. So that's pretty cool. Got the bird, we got the 2 birds, got Raichu and Dark Charizard. So thank you very much for selling me your collection. I will make sure to take care of it very well. Alright, so we're going to open up these packs here. We've got a reprint LOB pack. We've got a Chinese Legend Maker, EX Legend Maker pack. Then we have a Team Rocket booster pack, First Edition, and then we also have a original print LOB pack. So I'm going to start with the reprint. I'm going to just kind of go in that order, and then we'll finish off with the Team Rocket pack. I'm not even sure what original print LOB booster packs go for. I know that first editions are about $500. The original, I'm looking at 100, 150 being loose. I'm not sure on that. I could be off. That's just kind of my guess based on like market analysis. Alright, so we've got a Follow Wind, Hitatsumi Giant, and then of course I've mentioned this before, reprints also changed the word up here, spell to magic. If we pull a magic card in the original print, I'll show you what I'm talking about there. There we go. So our rare is Giant Soldier of Stone. And then there's the rest of the cards for that one. So we didn't get it too crazy cool, but you got to open up one of them, right? Alright, so let's see what we get here. I believe you can get gold stars from these. I'm not completely sure. Alright, so we've got Spheal, Geodude, got some kind of fossil. Dome Fossil, no, it's not Mysterious Fossil, it's not Dome Fossil. Helix Fossil, maybe? No, because the Helix, I can't remember what it is. So our rare is Rainbow Energy. So we didn't get anything too good in that pack either. Let me set one of these aside so we can compare and show you guys what I'm talking about there. Now in later packs, if you pull a holo, you also get a rare, but like in original packs for this stuff, if you get a, if we pull a holo out of here, it's just going to be the holo. There's not going to be a rare and a holo. Now what's cool about these cards, everything else is pretty much the same on them. Oh, check it out. The very first card is the exact same card that I want to show you guys. So if you look right here, that word is magic, and then over here it actually says spell. And I believe there's probably there's some other subtle differences that you can pick up on between the cards, like maybe light color differences and stuff, but it's a whole lot more obvious with, I'm trying to think, like the holographic, the super rares, the ultra rares, and the secret rares. Monster Egg, Steel Ogre Grotto. I believe it's the one after this. I could be wrong though. Alright, so there's Remove Trap. Oh, nope, I got it wrong. And then there's Spike Seadra, and then here it is, the two-pronged attack. So this would be the rare. And if you look at the rare, it's a little bit less like sheeny. It's more just like straight kind of like silver foiling in there. But that's something that would be a lot easier seeing in person. Okay, so our last pack. This is a, hopefully we can pull something good. We didn't really get anything too fantastic in those first few packs, but definitely thanks to Gino for hooking us up again with that LOB pack. I had no idea that he collected Yu-Gi-Oh stuff. Man, I hope it's not that card. I can't remember. Maybe I think it's maybe the fourth card back. God, what is that? Dark Charmeleon, of course. You know, the $250 uncommon. Man, check out those corners. That's bad. Alright, so we'll go ahead and set that one down. It's still a good card. Very popular, cool artwork. Used to be really popular back in the day because it did 70 damage. Got Goop Gas Attack. Got Meowth. Eevee, Zubat, Oddish, Ekans, Grimer, a lot of grass. Got the Full Heal Energy and Dark Machoke. So we'll see if we can actually pull a holo out of this. Oh, we did! Look at that, Dark Alakazam. Let's look at the backside. Actually looks pretty good. We'll send that one straight off to PSA, but so it looks like these packs might be light. We might have some other good stuff roaming around in that Fossil or that Jungle booster pack, but hope you guys enjoyed the video, and be on the lookout for more.